I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Breaking news. Andy ain't going anywhere. So, according to DC Film News exclusive, although Andy Muschietti and James Gunn have not met face to face since the filming of Superman, a source close to the parties confirmed Andy and Gunn speak regularly. And I did a video on this where I was like, this doesn't make any sense at all. How do you have Andy Muschietti, who's directing one of your biggest IPs in the world within your DC universe, and you don't talk to each other? Like, the dots weren't connecting. I'm like, this can't be true. Like, if it is true, like, James Gunn, what are you doing? And if it's not true, then what the hell's going on? And I'm glad that, that story seemed to be BS and it's false, so we can put the kibosh on that. Batman Brave and the Bold remains in development and will be separate from the Matt Reeves universe. As we talked about this ad nauseum, Robert Pattinson will not be the DCU Batman. We're going to get a new DCU Batman, Alan Richardson. But Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson will be separate from whatever James Gunn is doing, which is the right decision. I don't care what you weirdos say. It's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm glad that that's been put to rest for the 1,000th time. I'm not going to go into detail on that. And I know Andy has been a source of controversy, quote unquote, because he made statements about how the people didn't like the Flash movie because, women don't like the Flash and the Flash character is not really a popular character, which, again, I disagree. I think Andy is just a little hurt that people did not respond to this film the way that he thought, which, again, I said this before, I don't blame Andy for this. Andy was fighting a losing battle where the Flash was tied to the Snyderverse, which people did not give a shit about the Snyderverse anymore. People hated that Zack Snyder Cinematic Universe. Ezra Miller was causing terror like he was a Joker, and it was sent to Arkham Asylum, and people didn't like Ezra Miller as the Flash. And of course, the whole storyline has been changed because Andy wanted to do a classic Flashpoint story, but Warner Brothers and Walter Hamada didn't want to do that, so they brought in Michael Keaton, and the script was rewritten 1,000 times, and the film was delayed for like 10 years. So it was a lot going into the Flash that was going to be a losing battle for Andy, and Andy was just, wrong place, wrong time. And again, you can blame Andy for certain things. I do too, but I don't blame him fully. And, it's just one of those things where I'm sure Andy was, really can't say what he wants to say. But he really wants to say, hey, look, Snyderverse was shit. I was handed this. I didn't really want to do it. But of course, he can't say that. But so, saying, blaming the fan base and blaming the character itself, again, not the smart play. I wouldn't say that either. So Andy should just stop talking. Just stop talking. Focus on Brave and the Bold, and we don't have to worry about that. Because at the end of the day, Andy Muschietti is a very talented director, and I don't want him off this project because I think he's fantastic. And again, he was given a shit hand. He really was. So there's only so much you can do with a failing universe. And I want to see Andy given another shot and see what he can do without any complications, without any pre-production complications, and him and James Gunn working together side by side, making sure that this film is the best it could possibly be. Then yeah, I'm gonna give him another shot. I'm gonna give him another shot. Listen, Christopher Nolan is one of the best directors of all time. Made Batman Begins, made The Dark Knight, one of the best Batman films of all time. But guess what? He made The Dark Knight Rises, which was utter shit. Am I going to say Christopher Nolan is a shit director? No, he just made one bad movie. But guess what? He made Oppenheimer, and that was fantastic. So, Andy Muschietti, despite his best efforts, yeah, he made a not-so-great movie. But guess what? I'm going to give him another chance. Give him another shot. If he blows Brave and the Bold, then yeah, Andy Muschietti, you fucking suck. and you should never touch another comic book property ever again. But I'm going to give you another shot. Because, comic book fans are very fickle. You make one movie that's not great, people think, oh, you suck. Like, no, those people are fucking idiots. No, I'm going to give him one more shot, and I want to see what he can do under James Gunn, because James Gunn is not going to let Andy Muschietti mess this up. Not in a single universe. He's going to let Andy Muschietti, try to, mess with his DCU Batman. So I'm gonna give him another shot, and I want to see what he can do. So that's gonna be it. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, like sis said. Check them in the comments below. What do you think of all of this? Andy Muschietti, as of still directing Brave and the Bold, and the DCU Batman will be a brand new actor, not Robert Pattinson. So loved it. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Here we go.